ERA title last year, but didn't have enough innings to qualify for the ERA title. You have Cueto and Latos, and I tell you who quietly had a terrific second half of the season was Mike Leake. And there are a lot of people at Reds camp that think that Mike Leake is about to really turn it around. Spent a little bit of time last year in AAA. Came back, pitched terrific. Bronson Arroyo, a different offseason workout. He expects to have a little bit more velocity. Homer Bailey, another guy. If they can keep these pitchers healthy, with Cueto and Latos at the top of that rotation, you know what you're going to get from Bronson Arroyo. He's dependable. He'll take the ball every 5 days. To me, Mike Leake is a key to this.
If you're going to win, especially with a pitching staff that doesn't have maybe the 9-inning horses, you're going to need a deep bullpen. And I think the signing of Marshall, the signing of Madsen, or the trade for Marshall and the signing of Madsen were two outstanding moves.
Marshall, Madsen, Latos, all nice. Signing Madsen was big, and getting that bull.
It dies with this team, and yeah, he's a good guy to play for.
2011, a little bit of a disappointing season for the Reds. Playoff team in 2010. Prince Fielder gone, Albert Pujols gone. You kind of feel like this Reds team is kind of flying under the radar. Pretty good team on paper.
I think if we took this team and put it in the same spot last year, we would have competed for the division. We can replicate that, so we have to be on our toes this year and be prepared to win.
Every year is a different year. Was there anything you went home this winter that you wanted to work on, either physically, cardio-wise, something to get yourself better prepared for 2012?
There was a big change, 2010. So I think just taking advantage of the things I missed out on last year, I think might pay dividends this year.
Homer Bailey. Take a look at this Mike Leake. Look at this rotation. Pretty high expectations.
It's exciting. We got a proven guy over 10 years with Bronson, and he's won a national or World Series. And Mike comes out of straight out of college and straight into the pros and has a good year. Every issue that I've ever had wasn't anything too stressful. Wasn't anything that was whether it would be my labrum or my rotator cuff. It didn't have any issues with that. It's just a little bit of inflammation, and that's just the way it goes.
I think Danny mentioned it earlier. They've got to keep him on the field, but this is an aggressive attack pitcher, number 1-2 type stuff. Fastball, good breaking ball, good changeup, very aggressive mentality. I like Johnny Cueto. If healthy, this guy's going to do a good job for him. Bronson Arroyo is another guy that, again, the stuff doesn't translate, but if you look at the back of that bubblegum card, 200 innings every year, take it to the bank. This guy's a competitor, athletic. He throws you all different arm angles, any pitch, any time. And I look for this guy to bounce back and be more like Bronson Arroyo. Mike Leake is a guy that I like. This is not a dominant stuff guy. He was a first-round pick a couple of years ago, came right to the big leagues, but this is a competitive kid. He knows what to do with the baseball. He's come up with a good little cutter. Change is a good pitch for him. I like him pitching down in that 4 or 5 spot. Homer Bailey's the guy that's got to come for them. This has been a guy that he's got too good a stuff to be as inconsistent as he's been. I think he put some weight on coming into camp, but Homer Bailey's a guy they're really going to have to get a good. If he doesn't, he would be better served to go down and do exactly what Dan said, to work on his mechanics, a little touch and feel, develop that changeup. If you're going to be a starting pitcher, you can't just go out and pound fastballs. These hitters here time a jet aircraft. I mean, these guys will jump the fastball. And at worst, if they're
lefty specialist, he can get both lefties and right-handers out. And you look at Ryan Madsen, finally got an opportunity last year in 2011 to close games full-time for the Philadelphia Phillies. Did a terrific job. Madsen, Marshall, and there's some other good arms in this bullpen. I really like the back end.
Phillips, a lot of people will overlook his glove. He's good defensively.
Oh, he is a good defender. Gold Glove this past year. But listen, I love this player. There's a lot of things he can do, both sides of the ball. You can hit him anywhere in the lineup. He can steal bases. He has power, hits for average. It's a winning player.
Well, he's in the 7th season with the Reds, possibly his last. He's in a walk year, and he caught up with our own Dan Plesac.
100. When you're doing something good, he'll let you know. When you do something bad, he'll really let you know. So he's just one of them coaches, managers that just keeps it 100 to let you know how he really feels about you and how you need to get your game to the next level.
Better feeling.
To rob a guy and just see their face expression, just going back to the dugout. But I've been robbed a lot too, so I know how it really feels. So I'm gonna really say that because a lot of people not privileged. They really hit walk-off home runs like that. But making it defensive plays, I think that's much more better.
Hey, when you're not on deck circle where I can get my hands back when I was hitting, I've been kind of in here for quite a while, struggling to get my hands back and get them away from the ball when I'm hitting. And I'm able to do that now.
Bring in Matt Latos.
and you've played some teams and won some games and lost some games is when you kind of look around the clubhouse and see, hey, you know, are we for real? Are we a team here? You know, on paper, you can look on paper. Everybody can look on paper, and we match up very well on paper. You know, he's as driven to win as anybody that I've played for, without a doubt. He's got a nice manner to him, and you know, like I said, he goes out there, he wants to win. You know, his expectations are high for sure, but you know, he likes the players. You know, and he has a lot of respect for the players and how hard it is.